Hold on. All right. Hi, guys. It says I'm live. Good morning. Hello. I'm here in beautiful Kamui, Puerto Rico at the Oasis de Artes Creative Zone. Okay. So, hello. Good morning. Let me start by saying that. I'm here every day at around 10 a.m. as I'm getting my project started and things getting kicked off here at my garden. It is an outdoor art studio, creative zone, a place where people can come and think about their lives, about the world, tap into their imaginations, do a little bit of soul searching, and produce a type of an art piece. There's 7 different kinds of arts, and I am obsessed with all of them. I'll just put that out there to begin with. I could not begin to pick just one, and so I decided to just blow it out and let's do them all. Kick it up a notch, which is one of my long-term themes of my life. So that's what I'm doing out here this morning. I put some of the arts together in a morning session that I'm calling day, and then I put the other ones into the afternoon just to kind of focus on those. That's the brotar. And the difference, the morning arts are a little bit more internal, a little bit more private, a little bit more low key as to just being within ourselves. Those are language arts, digital media, infinity math, and culinary. So this morning session is part of me doing my own digital media art. I am not a very big fan of being on camera. I'm trying to push past that, which is part of what I'm teaching and showing. I am a former high school teacher. I taught English and social studies and won awards for helping students that other teachers couldn't reach. Students who had unique situations and that needed a little bit of a different perspective from the teacher that was trying to help them learn something. So good morning here. I'll say hi. I got Kyle here this morning. Hi, Kyle. How you doing? So part of this is this transition from school into real life. And how I know as a high school teacher, not everybody had great experiences in education. I know that. I was inside. I know. And I specialized in the students that weren't really doing well. So again, I've done a lot of research in this type of education. And as we get older and become more adults and go through life, we tend to just think that then we know things, they're set in stone, it is what it is. And a big part of where I'm at today is really saying, I got a couple people saying hi now, really saying to people that no, life changes every single day. And every moment that you're in it, whatever it is you're doing in your mind is going to impact what happens out in your future. And that our brain power, it has 2 kinds, both creative thinking and critical thinking. And that if we're not using our brain power, it just kind of gets muddy and falls apart. And it kind of like a car, it's going to rust and break down. Okay? This is proven research. So the more time that we spend on social media with this algorithm that's designed to make us do this is really hurting us in the long run. So I'm, like I said, a former high school teacher that realized how I can make money in my life and not have to be a high school teacher because I liked it, but I really wanted to be more creative and more expressive and independent. And now I figured out how to do that. And so I'm back to what I like to do is sharing information that I think the world really needs to know and helping people connect into it because that interface with school really was not the best. And I know that. Whether you were in Florida where I taught for a long time or where I was in New York when I went to college up there and school up there and that whole situation of the differences between educations. And now I've moved to Puerto Rico where they've had bad economy and trouble situations where they've had to close schools and close libraries. And that education then is even more at risk and that the young people here are struggling even more. So that's why I'm here. And that's why I'm really reaching out and saying, hey, people of Puerto Rico, send me your teenagers. I need the young people. I need help here on the ground. I'm out on the West Coast in Kamui, and I need help on the ground because I can't do it in Spanish. Obviously, I'm learning Spanish. There's so many words to learn, and my brain is a little slow, but it's coming. It's working. But I really have a big message to share because I built this school. I'm a highly qualified school teacher. I built this school to teach people things that are desperately needed in life. Communication skills, problem-solving skills, financial skills, the things that should have been taught that were missed. I don't know how else to be realistic about it. So that's my story. Subscribe here, go to the website, get reservations to come see me in person. I've written 7 different books. The last one here is this remix kit, which is the explanation about how to find the life that you really want to have, the one that you're really best suited for, your passions, your talents, your dreams, and your imagination, because that's what people need to be doing. And I know that because that's what I'm doing. And that's what's happened to me since I ran away from my high school in Tampa, Florida. I couldn't wait to get to the end of the year. I quit. I said, thank you. I'm not coming back. Thank you. No. I came here to Puerto Rico and I started writing my books and writing and experimenting and talking to people and trying to really figure this out. So one of the things that I've come upon in my research and in talking with people is that people get into a defensive, motivated reasoning. And I have to look at my notes here to make sure I say it exactly right. That a defensively motivated reasons of thinking. Okay. So by saying that, if someone is struggling or hurt or wounded, having difficulty on a wide variety of reasons, any reason, I don't care what the reason is, you've been hurt, you're hurt. The natural reaction is to be defensive in a position of weakness, which makes your reasoning then not balanced. You step back and you're like fighting. You're then fighting for your life, right? Desperation kicks in. Okay? I'm trying to explain this as I'm going through it because I'm making sense. I'm trying to explain this to people. Because it's a natural reaction. And yet that's not really going to help you. That's not really going to be the thing that helps you turn it around because you're stuck in this defensive mode. So somebody asked, where am I? I'm in Puerto Rico. I'm in Kamui, Puerto Rico. Hi, this is my garden school of critical thinking and creative thinking and problem solving. That's the real goal. And the arts are a magical way for us to be able to talk about it, to be able to think about it, to express ourselves in ways that are not necessarily talking about it. You know, you can make a painting and you can say so many things in this painting that you're going to make with some colors and some with your hands and some colors and stuff. And it can be so therapeutic and help you feel so much better without you having to talk to anybody. Just that act of doing that. So that's another big part of why I'm here, because again, this defensive motivated reasoning. You're hurt, you're wounded. Of course, you're going to lash out. Of course, you're going to say, oh, I'm not good enough. I don't have enough money. It doesn't ever work for me. That just makes it harder. That's like an extra layer of problem on the problem that you're truly facing. So can we please pull that one off? And it's a humbling thing to say, yeah, I kind of do that. And I see how that's part of the mistake. And I have to adjust what I'm doing so that I don't do that anymore, because there are a lot of opportunities and the potential is there. And I'm the one that's going to help you see that potential, refocus those glasses and get it back into being strong thinking, focused thinking, motivated thinking in a positive direction, not in a defensive panic of your emotions. And that's what happens. So this topic this morning, I brought it up because it hit me like 2 different times yesterday afternoon. And I'll say again this morning, I got another message from a person who said, I thought things were coming along. I thought they were going to come over. I thought stuff was great. Okay. But then they messaged me and they say, yeah, no, I was bad last night. I drank a lot and I don't feel good about myself and I'm not going to do anything. And in fact, I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to I'm so bad. I just really can't do anything today. And my heart broke, because all that's proving is that this is, again, this defensive motivated reasoning. And I want to get back to whatever happened that triggered the idea that you had to drink something to get past it, because that's not going to work. And so now, you got to kind of humbly say, okay, I made a mistake, but okay, I made a mistake. Let me learn from it. Let me stop. Let me think, exhale. It'll be okay. Let me rethink how to move forward. And so I'm the one to talk to. Please come reach out to me, because that's exactly what I can do. That's my specialty, is to say, hey, stop it. Stop. This is a beautiful environment. We have a beautiful, wonderful earth. Everything is available to us because of our thinking and our brains and our mindsets. And I'm not going to discount religion, and I'm not going to give praise to God, and I'm not going to say I'm not going to discount that. That's all positive things in the universe. But it's my brain. It's my idea. It's my thinking. And then it's me putting it into action and me doing the work to then get the reward. How am I ever going to get a reward unless I do the work? And that's another piece of this that I just can't quite seem to figure out. People think it's going to happen just like this because you snap your fingers. No, it takes 10,000 hours of dedication, of practice, of work, of research, of trying and trying and trying and trying. So again, this is me. I got to do it to show it. So this is my 10 minutes on my YouTube channel every day, because I got to prove it to do it. I got to prove it to do it. So that's why I'm here. So again, okay, I'm reaching my 10-minute mark. I'm good to go. Yippee. I'm looking for students. I'm here in Puerto Rico, Kamui, Puerto Rico. Come visit me in my Oasis de Artes, because art is the way that can help you figure it out. It can help you message it and what it is you want to express. So come express yourself in my garden. It's not a classroom. I got to stop calling it that. It's not a school, but it's better than a school, but you need to go to school, because they're like the real people that have the real nitty gritty. This is me trying to be like a portal to transformation. Okay. So now I'm going to turn this around. I am going to turn you around, because the sky is spectacular here. So let me do that and quit talking about all my school stuff. Stop talking about the school. Okay, here it is. Beautiful, beautiful place. Let me show you my palm trees that I am obsessed with, beyond obsessed with. There they are. Where's the sun? Can I catch the sun? No catching the sun. I got too many clouds. The palm trees. And come on back here, my pony. Still got to try to get that on the road. Come back here, look a little bit. Benito had the sugar cane. I've got some too. My fountain. So this is La Fuente, the source. The morning arts that are language arts, digital media, infinity math, and culinary. And in the afternoon, we're going on to the brotar, which are visual arts, decorative arts, and performing arts. I got performing arts at the end of the day because it's showtime. So we're going to also talk about money, how to make money with your art, or how to make more money with your passion and whatever it is you like to do. And in nature, in beauty, in so many fun things to see. So this fell out of my tree yesterday. Bird nest has been here for a few days. This piece, can you see it here? It's heavy. I'll say heavy. I can barely lift this. I'm not sure exactly what kind of hive it was, but fell out of the tree, like the bird's nest falling out of the trees. And so my garden is here. I'm available. The website has reservations open, joywestpress.com. The book is Best Life Remix Kit. It is on Amazon. It is also in Spanish as the Mejora Tu Vida Club Remix Kit. Again, I'm asking, I need help in the Spanish side. Please, here, Kamui, Puerto Rico. The power of art can help you open up your mind and your eyes to things that you are missing. You might have not seen or paid attention to exactly. That's one of the activities, is an observation activity. So yeah, I got lots of fun stuff going on here. I just got on a little serious tangent today, talking about what it is that I'm really trying to do with people and trying to explain it. Because if you're hurt or wounded and struggling, make sure that you are in a mindset of positive strength, and that you are open to opportunities, and that you're not shutting down things that could be helpful for you because you are hurting. And if you are hurting and you need to go to a doctor, then you need to figure out how to go to a doctor. And I know healthcare is a mess. I understand. But your problem's not going to go away if you don't treat it. And that's another one of those positions of weaknesses. When you're hurting, you don't want people to know you're hurting. You don't want people to know you have cancer. And yet, trust me, those relationships and the people that love you regardless of your cancer. And they love you even more with the cancer. So this defensive thinking today is my hot topic, because I've hit it a couple of times in the last 24 hours. And aside from me shaking my head and saying, yeah, no, that's not true, don't say that, then they get mad at me because I'm not agreeing with them. So, yeah, shake that out. Shake that off. And I'm the one that can do it for you, because you got to shake that off. I'm the cheerleader. Shake, shake, shake that off. Come visit me here in Puerto Rico. Subscribe on my website. Go get the tickets, all those things. I'm going to finish walking down here in the hall. Have a great day. I got to go back to my video production. Awesome. Take care. Have a great day.